would be able to recover a lot easier in this matchup because of the tilting. Anyways, we're going into the match.
He just started with fire, but he really did just start with fire.
I don't blame him. He has the space to do it. And he's going to go for the record cross slash. I like that.
So, like, all right, in theory, Username should be able to win this out for stage control. He's got the aerial pressure. If he keeps his movement clean, then he's going to be able to move around Marshall. But Marshall's able to keep on putting hitboxes out there and contest. Damage is going to climb really high, and if that's the case, then Bowser's going to be looking more fresh.
And there's like another thing to mention too, where like Bowser legitimately, like, he just can't land in this matchup. Like there's just going to be a moment in the matchup where he's going to take the stock, but besides that, he's going to just catch him in the air, and he's just not going to be able to land. And it's going to be really crazy too, because like Bowser's disadvantage state is not that great, but he makes up for it because he is like one of the kill condition characters in the game. So
absolutely. He gets that grab. He's able to get so much off it, whether or not it's damage, whether it's a stock, stage control, you name it, he gets it. He just needs to get his hands on his opponent. So even though Marshall's sitting down a stock, that really doesn't matter too much, especially with, boom, got him.
I feel like that worked only because of limit. He popped limit, like he got limit, and then it worked because Cloud does get like a weight change when he gets limit.
Yeah, his air acceleration is slightly different. His gravity is affected differently. It's a bunch of minor properties, but they all manage to add up, and that definitely could have had an impact.
Oh no, he's in a really bad situation right now. Anyways.
Username opting to jump out of that. That was some bad business, so good call on him.
He's trying to go for down smash. I like the use of that. That was really great.
He knew he had enough drift to get himself back to the ledge regardless if the stage tilted or not. So it was a really good just get off me tool.
Good check on the match by Marshall. He was like, okay, you're probably gonna do fair, so I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna try to steal your turn right now. So, and I believe Cloud's, yeah, Cloud is either, I feel like he's in it. I feel like he's in the percent.
We're just gonna have to see.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if he had limit, then I feel like that would have changed, but I was pretty confident that he was in the kill percent.
See, that's one of the better things about Marshall as a player. Not only does he understand like how to operate with Bowser's tools in neutral, like he has a good sense of how to play Bowser in this game, but he has all of the instances where he knows he can go for the kill combo just off the top of his head. He recognizes the percentages of himself, his opponent. He sees, oh, I can just go for it. And even if his opponent DIs the proper way, like we saw Username did, there's no getting out of that.
Yeah, and another good thing too is that like both Bowsers in New York, they'll actually like SD. Like if they're in like a 2-stock lead, right, and they miss the kill confirm with rage, they'll actually just like purposely make mistakes, and they'll kill themselves and then just respawn back and grab.
It's a tactic.
And I love it.
I mean, they give you 2 stocks for a reason. You got to make the most of it.
And it's going to be a down tilt. Oh, never mind. Wow. Okay.
The spacing the down tilt could be deadly for Marshall. His username didn't really take that much damage, and with the stage pick to Final Destination for Game 2, I feel like if Marshall's not too careful, this can get real dicey real quick.
Username must have picked this because of the fact that Bowser really can't land in this matchup, so he's going to try to anti-air him a bunch. But the thing about this matchup was that Marshall he's been really grounded this whole time. No, for someone who jumps often as Bowser, like he's really grounded this time around. So okay then.
No hard reads like that.
Oh no, double no hard read from that.
I feel like if Username just went for Blade Beam or Cross Slash, it would have been a lot safer.
Never mind.
He's looking just. It looks like he's got to be within that like 120 range. Or at least with this level of rage. I don't know. Bowser players got to check the calcs on that one. But either way.
Okay, that could have been a really big punish by using him, but he just like went for cross slash instead.
Just looking at the situation at hand and also the results of Game 1, I feel like Username's got to remember that he's got a big sword. He seems like he's afraid to approach in on Marshall's space. And he recognizes that he can contest at a high distance, but he's not really making the most of that. He's just barely out of Marshall's range, and it's giving Marshall so much opportunity to whiff punish.
Yeah, like instead of playing footsies, he's just running away and like charging limit. And that's not bad, right? But it's like you definitely want to make a character like Bowser afraid of like your big buttons. And he's not really doing that. Yeah, like see, he'll just like run back and he'll like charge limit. He's dead.
All right, drop so fair, going to be able to nab it. But at 100%, Username can still clean this up pretty quickly.
He's going to get there. Into maybe fair. Okay, he air dodged that.
If he got the second there, that would have been deep trouble.
Yeah, I feel like, oh wow. Meaty forward smash, let's go.
Just barely able to edge out with it, but it worked out. I feel like at the very least that's like the start of the adaptations from Username. He's recognizing, hey, I could sort of move in a little bit. It's like when you edge yourself further and further into the deep end of the pool.
Yeah. You know, he's right now, he's in like the kiddie pool. He's just like walling his way back.
Mans took his floaties off. He's ready to
about,
venture
yeah,
onwards.
He finally was like, all right, it's time to take off the floaties. It's time to adapt to this. And he is. Good stuff. All right. See, and like I said, like he's going to want, okay, never mind. There are just like moments when he has it, like he's doing what he's supposed to do, and he just like backs off. And like I know why. I feel like he's doing that because Bowser's going to come down with the button, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you're kind of allowed to take that risk though, because you're not going to die from like down air at like 92 with like no rage.
Yeah, it looked like Username was starting to make the adaptations towards the end of the set, but it was a bit too little too late.
Yeah.
So good looks on Marshall, making it forward with a clean 2-0.
We about to see Marshall in top 8.
Marshall got to fight off against Ralphie most likely next.
We're about to see Marshall in some top 8. That's going to be crazy.
Let's see. We don't know who we got coming up next. So in the meantime, thank you for tuning in to Defend the North 2018. You out here with Hangman and Reno. We're holding it down for the time being.
Greatly appreciate it. You guys are coming.